Tired of fighting for the same oversaturated tech jobs or worried AI will take your job? Tech writers make $90,000 plus turning complicated software into user guides, and AI just made this field even more accessible to anyone. I'm Susan and I'm breaking down how to get in. So I've been a technical writer for over 10 years, and I have to tell you, this career has been absolutely life-changing for me. It's given me flexibility, great pay, interesting work, and honestly, the best work-life balance I've ever had in tech. But here's the thing, almost nobody knows this career exists. While everyone's fighting over the same developer and UX designer jobs, technical writing remains this hidden gem that's consistently growing and paying well. Today I want to share what this career is really like, especially with all the changes happening with AI tools. I'll give you an honest look at the day-to-day work, the realistic career growth, and help you understand why I think technical writing is one of the most underrated careers in tech right now. The reality of AI in my field is that AI is changing technical writing, but maybe not how you'd expect. So let's start with the elephant in the room, AI. And here's what I need you to understand. AI skills are rapidly becoming a requirement, not just a nice to have, for technical writers. Companies are specifically looking for AI-driven technical writers who can work efficiently with these tools. I'm seeing job postings that explicitly mention experience with AI writing tools or ability to create AI-optimized documentation. And here's what's really happening. AI tools like ChatGPT and Cloud have become essential research and workflow accelerators. Before we go too far in the video, I want to show you what technical writers do because I get asked a lot and I thought, well, I'll just show you. So here in Google, I'm looking for help with Instagram. Maybe I don't know how to do a reel. So I open up their help center, which is completely created by their awesome tech writing team. On the left sidebar are different categories of articles and subcategories. You can click through, find anything you need. I'm going to open the Reels article and you'll see inside of there's more subtopics. They've made it nice and bite-sized articles, and then the first article in the series just shows you step by step, step 1, step 2, step 3, a nice user guide how to use and make a reel. It's going to ask you if you want to read the next article in the series and if you enjoyed the article. And I hope this shows you that you do have what it takes to be a tech writer, and I hope this gives you the confidence to do it. Companies are starting to look for something specific in technical writers now. In my program I've designed to help people launch a career in technical writing, I will show you the new AI workflow because this is becoming the new standard. So here's the key. We're not just using AI as an assistant, we're becoming AI-powered technical writers who understand how to create content that works for both human users and the AI chatbots and virtual assistants that companies are integrating into their customer support systems everywhere. So now when I'm writing, I'm not just creating content for human readers, I'm also creating documentation that the AI chatbots and virtual assistants can reference accurately. And I can even test whether my instructions are AI friendly by asking tools to summarize or reference them. So the result is I'm not just a technical writer anymore, I'm an AI-driven content strategist who creates documentation that serves dual audiences, humans who need to complete a task, and AI systems that need to provide accurate support. There's a shift happening that could change everything about this field. So here's what companies are realizing. They need technical writers who can create content for the age of AI assistants and chatbots. Every major company is implementing AI support systems, and they need documentation that these systems can reference accurately. This means that AI-powered technical writers are becoming significantly more valuable than traditional technical writers. We can deliver faster research, better content optimization, and documentation that works in both human and AI contexts. So if you're entering technical writing today, positioning yourself as an AI-driven technical writer isn't optional, it's essential for staying competitive. Companies are willing to pay premium rates for writers who understand this dual audience approach. The writers who adapt to this AI-powered approach are seeing better job opportunities, higher pay, and more interesting projects. Those who don't are finding themselves at a disadvantage in an increasingly AI-integrated market. Hey, it's Susan from the future. I'm breaking into my own video because I just want to tell you that I've rewatched all my content, everything I've already filmed, and I admit there's a lot of growth I can do of being a YouTuber and engaging with the camera. It's awkward at first, but I promise the value is there, the content is rich, and my passion is helping people discover this career and help aspiring technical writers launch a career in tech. And I just ask for your patience while I ramp up at this new skill. I'm used to writing, not talking to the camera. And just so you know, this video is sponsored by my mentorship program. And I just hope we can grow together on this channel as I get better. And thanks a lot for your patience, and enjoy the rest of the video. The entry-level job market isn't what it used to be. Let me be honest about what starting out in technical writing is really like, because I think it's important to set realistic expectations. Here's the reality. More and more companies are eliminating entry-level positions across tech, including technical writing. They want people who can contribute from day one, not spend months learning the basics. This is where strategic positioning becomes crucial. Traditional entry-level technical writing positions used to involve working on simpler documentation, updating existing guides, or writing FAQ answers, or creating basic how-to articles while learning the company's products, their style guide, and their review process. But here's what I teach in my coaching: how to position yourself to skip entry-level tier entirely. Instead of competing for those disappearing 50,000 entry-level roles, you can present yourself as somebody ready for mid-level work from the start. The companies are willing to hire people who can write clearly and learn quickly, even without a formal technical writing experience background. But they want to see evidence that you can handle real projects, not just basic tasks. So technical writing can lead to places that you might not expect. One thing I love about technical writing is that there are so many different directions you can go. Some people specialize in API documentation for developers, others focus on user-facing help content, some move into content strategy or UX writing. I've seen technical writers become product managers, start their own consulting businesses, or move into developer relation roles. The skills you build understanding these complex systems, communicating clearly, and working with different teams transfers well to many other roles. Here's the fun part: what my actual workday looks like. So here's what a typical Tuesday actually looks like for me. I want to give you a realistic picture of what technical writing work actually involves, because it's probably different from what you might imagine. A typical day for me might include reviewing a new feature with a product manager to understand it better and what needs to be documented, testing the feature myself to see how it actually works, and writing a draft of the user guide, and then getting feedback from both the engineering team and the product manager. So some days are more research heavy. I'm interviewing subject matter experts, reading technical docs, or studying how similar products handle the same problems. And then other days are more writing focused. I'm actually crafting the actual documentation for the end user, organizing information logically, and making sure that the tone is helpful and clear. What I appreciate is that it's varied work. I am not doing the same tasks every day, and I'm constantly learning about new products and technologies. The most complex part about this role is actually finding the right fit, like where you work. This is actually why I spend time in my ebook and my coaching program teaching people how to research companies and find the right product complexity fit. Whether you're documenting simple consumer apps or complex enterprise software makes a huge difference in your day-to-day experience, and most people don't realize that they can choose based on their preferences and career stage. So the work-life balance is really good, but it does depend on your company's culture and release schedule and products. I rarely have emergency documentation requests, and most deadlines are predictable. So here's something really cool that most people don't realize about technical writing. I'm going to let you in on a secret. We work at the end of the software development lifecycle, and this timing is absolutely beautiful. Think about what UX designers and writers go through. They create initial designs, then they sit through endless design reviews where everyone has opinions like, make this button bigger, or I don't like that color, can we try a different layout? Then developers say the design can't be built that way, so it's back to the drawing board. So more meetings, more revisions, more stakeholder opinions. I've seen UX designers go through hundreds of iterations on a single feature. Or consider product managers and developers. They're in daily stand-ups, sprint planning meetings, backlog grooming sessions, retrospectives. They're dealing with changing requirements, shifting priorities, and constant pivots as the product evolves. But technical writers, we typically join the process when the feature is about 80 to 90% completed. The design decisions have been made, the functionality is built and mostly working. The major bugs are fixed. So we're documenting something stable. This means dramatically fewer meetings. Instead of daily stand-ups and weekly design reviews, I might have one kickoff meeting with the UX designer and the product manager, or a demo session with the engineer, and one review meeting before I publish it. And that's it. And here's the beautiful part about feedback. It's objective, not subjective. With UX design, you're debating opinions like, I think this blue's too bright, or this layout doesn't feel intuitive. But with technical writing, the feedback is clear. Users can complete the task, or they're getting stuck at step 3. There's no endless debate about personal preferences. This timing creates something pretty valuable in tech. Because we work with stable features, technical writing has natural boundaries that other tech roles just don't have. When a feature is documented and published, the work is done. You're not constantly iterating based on user feedback like UX designers, or fixing urgent bugs like developers, or pivoting strategies like product managers. Yeah, you'll update documentation from time to time when there's changes, but those updates are planned and predictable. You're not in crisis mode trying to redesign something that's not working or rushing to fix critical issues. This creates space for deep, focused work. I can block out 3 to 4 hour chunks to write without being pulled into urgent meetings or last-minute changes. Try getting that kind of focused time as a developer dealing with production issues, or a UX designer managing stakeholder feedback. The honest answer is that it depends on what you value. Do you prefer clear, objective success criteria? Do you enjoy learning about how technology works? Are you energized by helping people understand complex topics? So did I convince you? Is technical writing for you? Good news, the field is growing steadily. Companies do need people who can communicate clearly about technology, and it can provide a stable, interesting career for the right person. If you want to learn more about launching a career as a technical writer and what's involved in getting started, I've created some resources that will walk you through the practical steps. One thing I focus on is how to position yourself to skip entry-level roles entirely, which is becoming increasingly important since AI is eliminating many of those basic positions across tech. I cover this approach in my ebook and through my mentoring program, because showing you how to present yourself as someone ready for mid-level work from day one is important. And this has practical strategies to help you make an informed decision and enter the field strategically. Thanks for watching, and I hope this gave you a realistic sense of what this career path actually involves.